Hello, my kind friends. Welcome to episode 4 of our series SuperTech Stream. Yeah, I'm just really excited, guys. Last episode, we're talking about doing improvements to our processing house, and I did. I did a lot of work off camera about that stuff because we needed a lot of power. Not for right now, but for the future. So let's jump into it. First, I did the seeds for cotton. So we you see our fly machine. I upgraded it a little bit, made it look a little bit better, added more balloons. And let's go take a look at that real quick. There we go. I think it looks a little bit better, and it floats more because it has a lot more balloons. I made it a little bit bigger. Neat. So, second thing for today, we're talking about doing improvements for our processing house. So as you can see from here, over there, that's our processing house right there. You know, it doesn't look so much different from the front, except, you know, if you remember, this part wasn't here, and this little backyard or those tanks weren't there. And the fence, the cobblestone fence. So I made it a little bit bigger because I wanted to make a bigger basement. On the basement, I moved the reactor that we're using for aquaring. I put it in here. I made these energy cells so we can collect energy that I'm making with these things. This is the mechanisms, heat generators. If you surround them by lava, there's lava on top, behind it, and under, and the sides. So if you surround, the more sides is surrounded by lava, the more power it produces. So I put 5 source blocks of lava on each, and that will produce energy constantly. So that's why I put the energy cells, so I can collect that energy. It's not much. See, it's not much. It's just a trickle energy. So that's why I moved the generator, the big reactor here. So when I'm doing a lot of stuff, as you can see, I made more machines and stuff. When I'm doing a lot of stuff, I can just you know, kick on the reactor and get a lot of power going in. For the reactor, we don't have that much fuel, so I made the cyanide reprocessor. That one, when you get 2 cyanides plus water, you get the plutonium ingots, these guys, and then you can put it back as fuel. And for the lava, I made a lava fabricator, and I connected it to a igneous extruder to make you know, obsidian or whatever we needed. So right now it's off because this eats power like it's crazy. So I just did it to get the lava sources and to make some obsidian so I can make some ducts. I've been messing today with a lot of immersive engineering. I usually don't play that much, like I'm not familiar with the mod, so I just said, what, I want to make power, so I decided to use this mod for that, just so I can get used to it. So this is a refinery. This is like the in between step for what we're gonna do today, or what we're gonna do today is gonna go here. This is the middle step. So let's back up. Let's go to the first steps. These guys right here, a fermenter and a squeezer. So let's go to a handy dandy book. And where was that? Maybe, yeah, but we're making biodiesel. That's what we're doing right now. For here, this is the recipes for the fermenter, and the squeezer is a multi-block, so you need plenty. You need like 8 of each to surround. It's a 3 by 3 multi-block structure. The book will teach you how to make everything. This is like the basic block for mechanism, and the basic engineering block, I guess. And then you surround it, and then you put one in the middle. You know, you can use the book to get all the information that you need. Then it teaches you how to make the other one too. Same thing. And once you get that done, it tells you, what you can put inside. You need to make what's down there, the refinery. You need the steel scaffolding, the advanced engineering block or something like that, and then some of the basic ones. And you need some tanks, some some sheet metal block or something like that. They go in the third level. Thus, you get a hammer. You can either use your engineer's hammer or IC2 hammer, and you just make the plates. And it's like 4 plates, one each thing, and then you get a block. So with that, we come here, and you build it, and then you right click it with your engineer's hammer, and it will turn to this multi-block. You pipe stuff from the sides. So you make ethanol from the fermenter, and then you get seed oil, or is it seed oil? I think I'm confusing it with plant oil. It's kind of like seed oil. I got confused with seed oil from forestry. So you get plant oil, and it's gonna go in this second from this side. They're coming from the top, and then with some RF is gonna convert it into biodiesel. The biodiesel is gonna be used to power the diesel generator. These things are expensive. You need a lot of copper, iron, and steel. So it's we're gonna make this together. I got everything set up for us to build it, but the crafting, it took forever, and the resources, remember the chest I had on top full of ingots and stuff? You'll see what happened to it. And when you make this, you can put biodiesel, diesel, or gasoline. Gasoline is the best, but that's too far from us for now. We have to collect oil and stuff like that, and we're not at that stage yet. So for now, we're just gonna use the biodiesel, and this is for the quarry. You're gonna use this to power the quarry in combination with our big reactor and the heat generators and our coal generators. All that, we can turn all at once, and we get like a big influx of power. But before we can start quarrying, we need to get tesseracts. That's why I set up this for it, so we can get our tesseracts. But I need ender pearls, so before we do that, we gotta get ready, get armor and stuff like that, and do it like we need to make like enderman farm or ender lily farm or something. And before we do that, maybe we need to find the end, and it's a long process. So that's probably for another episode. This is what I got left. I had a lot of copper, and I took like half of it, and took a lot of my resources away, making those things and the blocks required for the diesel generator. So let's get to it. So first, you need this kinetic dynamo. This copper coils is the copper wires from immersive engineering, surrounding surrounded iron ingots, and then you get these coils. And then when you do this recipe, you get the kinetic dynamos. So we need 3 of those, so we can make the generator blocks. So so far we got your generator blocks. Next step, we need the radiator blocks. If you want to know what you need for the resources, this here in the question mark will let you know what you need. So we need 9 radiator blocks, and that one's require a bucket of water. I got some water with me in the backpack, so we can do this. Okay, let's do this a little faster. Okay, 4, 8, 6. We got 2 more buckets. And now we got our radiator blocks right here. We need 9, but you know, you can make them in 2s. So let's put this back in our backpack. Next steps is to make this steel mechanical components. This is our use to make the heavy engineering blocks, or as I call it, advanced, is heavy. So let's make all of them. We're gonna need put half on the top, half on the bottom, and I don't have enough, so probably we need to make more of those because we need 27 of these heavy engineering blocks. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure we need 27. 27, yes, 27. So I got half of them done. So let's make more. Hopefully, let me see if I got enough steel. Okay. So let's make 7. Make some of the copper. There we go. Copper. Here we go. And 7. So we're gonna need 7 more. And we're out of steel. Like we all dry. We ran dry on steel. Let me see. I think I got some dust down here that I can use. There we go. Let's just go here real quick. Furnace. Maybe I got more dust in here. No. All out. What is this? Okay, third. We might have to make more steel. It's really resource intensive. Yeah, it's a lot of I'll cut here and I'll get back when I get all the steel figured out. And we're back. Here I got the steel mechanical components all finished. Here we go. Then we put them here. Got all our machines, heavy engineering block things. So let's go build this thing. Let's see how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna build it from the front is gonna be here and the back is gonna be here. So I want to send the power to that line over there. So 2 stacks of the generator blocks. Actually, I'm gonna move one more to this side. Yep. Got it. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, are these ones next? Three high. Okay. And the back is this radiator blocks. I think it's only 2. Is it 2 or 3? 3 high. Okay. And to complete this, it says arrange central radiator. Okay, center. Backpack, 0 hammer. Center. There we go. And we got our little generator thing going. It says you need to put fuel from the sides. It looks like these are the sides. I want to connect it to the, let's give it a shot. Let's see if this one is gonna work. No? No. Okay. So we know how to flip it around. Okay. we're just gonna run the power in the front now. It's a little bit different. Okay, we got this done. Wow. I gotta dig into the wall because we need to get a center block. Okay, center block. Got it. Let's cover it up. And where's the okay? I have to make this room one more wide so we can access the other side. Be gone. There we go. And we're here. Let's just cover up this right here. That's our power switch for this thing. It's all nice and cozy here on the ground. I might have to build a chimney or something so we don't get like CO2 poisoning or something, because everything's like underground. Okay. It's connected. So I need to give it a let's give it a redstone signal. I'm gonna change that for something else later. It's supposed to make a sound. Pretty sure. Okay, let's connect all the power wires. Ah, it only works when it's pulling power. That's neat. That's neat. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm out of power cables. I connected in all three, all of them, because it says in the book that it splits the power produced into all three of them. So I'm gonna connect the tesseract in the center later on. This is for testing. Let's just quickly make more of the power cables. There's some redstone right here, and some steel should be cooking right here. Get to those. There we go, got it. Right here's my steel setup. Oops. Let me get it off. Okay. I put the iron on top, and it gets the enriched iron sent like ejects automatically to the bottom, and here it gets infused once again with carbon, and you get the steel dust. Okay. And we're connected to the main. Wow, we almost out of power. Yeah, it's running in fumes right now. So let's kick this puppy on. There we go. Let's see if we're getting an increase in power in here. Yes. It's fully powered now. Wow. And then we can activate our reactor, and it's gonna even produce more power. Sweet. There we go. I'm just gonna turn it off because this is for the when we're doing like intense stuff, like really power intensive processes and stuff, like building a lot of stuff and where the quarries are running and stuff like that. So because it says it consumes biofuel really fast, and it looks like it does. Yes, all we got left was in the pipes. There's I can't find a GUI for this, so I have no idea how much. Interesting. How much fuel is inside it right now. So I'm probably gonna make a tank, like a little tank in between, so I know, you know, how much is consuming, stuff like that. So probably right here, I want to put like a little tank, and then have it like that, so I know how much fuel I got left. So I need to make more biofuel and stuff like that. That's later. This is just a test. It's just testing. You know, I just wanted to beef up our power production really well. So that's ready. That's done. So next step, as you can see, we don't have adequate armor. So I got some of dark steel tools and stuff like that from Ender.io that I found in chests and stuff like that, and I want to keep those tools and use it. And I have used the Ender.io armor before, so I would like to make me a set of it. So let's check the recipe for this. It's called, things make dark from dark steel, dark. These things right here, Ender.io is obsidian and steel in an induction smelter. There we go. We probably gonna have to pulverize more obsidian for that. So it's 4 per 1. So yeah, let's pulverize some more. I think we got a little you know, stockpile right there. So you can either do pulverizer or sack mill. I'm just gonna do half and half, so it gets done faster. Whoa, wow. That we're like dry, and I think charged up pretty quick. That's good. I like that. Is this off? Completely off? Yes, completely off. And yeah, the pulverizer is definitely faster. I don't have any upgrades and either, so yeah, let's do the pulverizer. Looks like it's faster. Take one out. So we should have, this should be enough to make us one set of armor. Here's the armor stand I made for it. Cause I'm gonna use it. We're gonna use that one when we go, you know, we go exploring and stuff like that. This is the light engineering block. I don't know what I was calling it before. So that this is what is used to make the other stuff. And for the refinery, you still need some of the heavy engineering blocks too. So keep that in mind. This is require iron. This is required steel, and the steel scaffolding, that's for the refinery also. So yeah, we'll keep a stockpile of iron, copper, and steel when you're gonna jump into making these things. So if you're gonna go that route, so let's start making our Ender.io stuff. Let's do the chest plate first. Well, it's kind of slow. The cool thing is, like, you can put really cool add-ons on it, like especially the helmet gets night vision and stuff like that. So it's done in an ambo. But you need ender pearls for that, so we have to wait. We have to wait for it. Once we start getting our ender pearls. We get chest is done. We instantly process. We're not gonna babysit it. Okay, here we go. We just put our chest right here. Oh, so that didn't work. There we go. Okay, so I'll get back when I got all the stuff, other armor crafted and stuff like that. Maybe I'll see if we can put any enchantment or something, and we'll decide what we're gonna do next. Oh, welcome back. We almost run our time in the episode, so I'm gonna just finish the armor, and where did I put? Okay, where did I put the other stuff? Let me double check on upstairs. Okay, we just need some pants. Let's get some pants. Okay, there we go. That should be enough for the pants. And we got pants. Woo! Pants. Yeah. we're inside our house. We don't have to wear pants. But you know, if we go outside, you have to wear pants because it's frowned upon if you don't wear pants. So for recap, we got our biodiesel stuff done, our biodiesel generator done, the fermenters on top. We expanded the house, set up this little processing area in our processing house. So, and we got our dark steel armor set. There's nothing special right now. It's just plain armor, but later on we can enchant it. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy for what we accomplished today. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.